Hi there, how you doing today?
Good, and how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm Jack Bostwick.
I'm Ruth Adams.
Hi Ruth, what can I help you with today?
Well, I'm looking for some flooring for my condo.
Okay.
Kitchen and den.
All right.
I'm on a ground unit, and my
Okay.
floor is ceramic now in the kitchen, and it's cold.
Yes, yes. Ceramic usually is.
Yes. So I'm looking for something that's going to be warmer.
Yep.
And in the den, the rug has just gotten a little shaggy, and can be a little dangerous for tripping.
Yes.
And at my
Yeah.
age, 85, I don't need that.
Well, you don't look
So-
85.
Oh, thank you. But so I'm just looking for comfort
Okay.
and a little warmth because it's where it's a ground unit, it does get cold.
Okay.
So those are my big things.
Now, have you ever thought about cork?
No.
Have you seen cork down in any applications, or you heard about it? Anything about it?
Gee, I think when I was much younger,
Right.
some friends of mine had what we used to call that a rumpus room.
Yes.
And
yes.
it was on the floor, but it looked like just corky.
Right, right. Probably the old 12 by 12 agglomerated cork. I mean, cork's been around since the turn of the century. People used it a lot in the 50s and the 60s, but it's coming back. And one of the reasons it's coming back is that it's much nicer looking than the old agglomerated cork. Now, some people love the old traditional look too, but some of the patterns I'm going to show you today, you're just going to be amazed that it's even cork. So we'll get to that, but I'd like to address a couple of the things that you mentioned. And this is why I think cork may be perfect for you. You talked about the cold subfloor. Cork is actually made from the bark of the cork oak tree. It's not the tree. We never cut down a tree. We actually just strip the bark off and then slice it and compress it and so forth to create the flooring. Now, the cellular structure of cork is very unique. If you look at a cubic inch of cork, there's several hundred million air cells. And those air cells give it comfort. They also give it the acoustic sounding. It's a very quiet floor. But in your case, what you're going to like is it also gives it some thermal insulation. So that cold subfloor won't transfer up into the cork like it would ceramic. Mm-hmm. It'll be night and day. When you step onto that floor in the morning or late at night on a winter night, it's going to be a much warmer floor for you. So that would take care of that first situation. The other thing you mentioned about falling or tripping and worrying about the ceramic.
Yes, sliding.
Two things about cork, which I think could really help in that. In particular, the WECORK product line. This is the line that we carry. We think it's the best in the marketplace. They got some beautiful patterns, and they have a neat finish that I'll tell you about in a minute here. But the first thing I wanted to address was the fact that the cork itself is going to be softer than any other hard surface that you can find. And people worry about, well, is it too soft? Is it going to be durable? Mm-hmm. It's actually hard. We like to call it the soft hard surface flooring because it has a lot of strength to it, but also has some give to it. If God forbid it, you ever fell or tripped on the floor, certainly a lot better than ceramic could ever be in a case like that. So it does have give, it does have resilience, and it's also more comfortable to stand on with that cellular structure. So the cellular structure gives you the warmth, and it also gives you the comfort, and gives the floor some give and some resilience. And then the finish that I was mentioning, the finish is an aluminum oxide finish that's called Greenshield by WECORK. And that's a very, very durable finish. It's also a coating on top of the floor, so that if spills off the kitchen or anything like that, very easy to wipe up.
Oh.
It's also very easy to clean. In fact, you're going to find it a lot easier to clean than the carpet or even the ceramic. So, do those sound pretty interesting to you?
Sounds wonderful.
All right, well, let's address the thing that you mentioned in the beginning, which I think is very relevant, the look of cork. I'm going to surprise you now and tell you everything that's on this floor from here to here is cork.
Oh my. I would never have thought. If you, I'm amazed.
Isn't it amazing?
It really is.
I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It has a look. I mean, as we talk more about it, you'll probably see some like that over there is WECORK's plank floor, and that has the eased edge, and you can see it's kind of that agglomerated look, but real nice stylish color. This is cut out of the cork bark in a particular way, and that has the square edge look. Those are 12 by 36 inch nominal plank sizes. In here is your tiles with the eased edge, and then over here is more of the square edge look. Now, what pattern do you like here? What?
I like this one. I have natural cabinets.
Okay.
Natural finish cabinets. And I think this
That
one
would look
blend
nice.
in the best.
That would look nice.
And it lightens up. the
Right,
kitchen.
right. So we could come out, I could come out to the condo, look at the subfloor, make sure that the subfloor is not have any moisture issues, which it probably doesn't. How old is the building? Is it
About 20 years old.
Okay, then you're most assuredly in good shape. But we'd still put a polyplastic down after we took up the ceramic, and we'd run the floor right from the kitchen into the den. And there'd be no joints. It would just
Nothing to trip
continue,
over.
nothing to trip over, and be a lot easier to clean, a lot warmer, and have some cushion. You're gonna really notice the difference in the feel. Does that sound good?
Sounds wonderful.
All right. Well, I might be able to get out there this weekend. Are you gonna be around this weekend?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, let me grab my calendar. We'll set up a time, and I will come out and we'll look at everything, and then we can probably get someone out to install the floor. I would say within 10 days.
That'd be wonderful. At my age, I don't want to wait any longer than I have to.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take care of that.